That's true. You do got me.
Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They don't want it. Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit her with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the sauce with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm alive by the motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side flyer. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with viewing for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wondering what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Good morning. Good morning, good sir. Sir Leroy, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, Prince Frog.
Oh, good morning, sir. Good morning.
You know, nothing is quite as tantalizing as striking down a longtime foe, which is why you give respect in the midst of a competitive series. You give game, one game, like a gentleman. And that little rapscallion, Andre Vasilevsky, the monster is no more. He has been slain by the cats. Gentlemanly.
Wow. Old chap.
Hey.
Old chap.
You sure you got regulation tobacco in there?
States South says beaky blinder.
This monocle should not fit this good on this thing. Just rests right there. It's like, oh, look at this nice little home I got.
Oh, I have a nice little ledge.
What a night last night for the Cats, huh? Put them away. Put them
I'll
away.
tell you what,
And broke their coach. Their coach is sitting here telling everybody that goalies need skirts now.
Because when they interfered with
Yeah.
Bob, yeah.
He's like, oh, I thought it's playoff hockey. How come it's not playoff hockey for everybody?
Because you can't get.
He wants active.
It's playoff hockey for everybody other than the goalie. You can't interfere with the goalie. I mean, is that the one player? They basically treat the goalie like a quarterback. You can't just go and just.
No, you just can't cheat. Like it'd be like taking the quarterback and tying his arm behind his back. It's enough already.
Okay.
Bob is out here calling.
It's not cheating. It's a foul.
It's cheating. And you want to know something that's adorable?
You think okay.
Let me just tell you something.
Why does every penalty against the Panthers cheating?
I don't really it's not really about the penalty. It's about his whining afterwards because it's just adorable for the Tampa Bay Lightning, who have been finagling the NHL for years with salary cap. Like, let's be honest, Leroy. They've been skirting some rules around there.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and good for them. Built a near dynasty, right? But what shows you to not be a good sport is to not just tip of the cap after the competition is over, and instead whine about the goalie is flopping.
Can I ask you a question?
Should have pantaloons on.
Have you ever just tipped your cap to the other team?
No, they call me Cap Tip and Tobe.
No, they don't.
Oh, they do.
Because in about 5 minutes, we're gonna talk about the other team.
No, we're not gonna. I don't know what you're talking about, but the Cats. It would just be nice after the long battles that have gone on between Tampa and Florida.
Right. If they just tip their cap,
their coach could just be like, "Hey,
that's what you do, right? That's what you do.
It's always what I do.
Oh my God!
So he wants to sit here and he wants to act like, oh, the goalie should have his words. Let's just put skirts on him. Which, hey, bro, what is this? 1994? And second of all, stop us. Then stop us if it's that big of a problem. You got to. You shouldn't be out there cheating. If you and then when it gets taken away, you have your opportunities. Could you do it on the level? No, of course you could.
You would have a better argument. He would have a better argument if the score wasn't 6-1.
That's right. Well, he's going to go with change the game.
That's what you do.
It's not what I do. It's not what I do.
You are all right.
Tip of the cap.
All right. Okay.
What
All
a
right.
day. Bar coffee,
All right.
huh? What a
Yeah.
night for him.
All right.
All right. Not what you don't think it was a good night for Barkov?
No, it was excellent.
You don't seem very happy for the Cats advancing. I gotta be
No,
honest.
I
with
am very happy.
Wow,
I'm
you. I
just
gotta be honest with you.
I'm
You
just-
doesn't seem
I'm
like
just
we got
more-
Cats
How do you
evil.
really feel?
It doesn't
buddy?
seem
I'm
like we
more
got Cats evil.
amused at how you want other people to act in defeat.
It was unbecoming. It was unbecoming of a head of an organization. You would think that he would
And-
show a little bit
and-
more class.
And so you're gonna always show this when your team loses.
What?
A tip of the cap
course.
and
Of course.
okay. And you've done that when?
Always. Name one time I haven't given tip of the cap.
The last time your team lost.
Nope. Well, hasn't been very often then. Gave the Nationals a tip of the cap.
Mm.
Not that
Yeah.
they deserve much of it.
Um,
It's like it's like going beating a little league team.
mhm.
What a day, man.
Yeah,
Cats moving on. Now wait.
I tell you what, I didn't have to worry about having two TVs or going back and forth. After 36 points in the first half, I was Panthers.
What? Yeah. We'll get to the Heat. I promise. I don't want. But here's the thing.
You don't want to
That's
take
the
away
Heat.
from what the Panthers did.
I don't want to take away what the Panthers did.
Yes.
Because
I got to tell you,
we know the deal. You guys don't think I'm running from the Heat, but like we'll get to it. All right, don't be
I-
babies. It's 30 minutes into the show.
you know what the thing
The bigger deal is the Panthers have been playing awesome all year. They've
Yeah.
been taking on this rival year after year. This team has haunted them, Leroy.
them and
They have
Carolina.
slayed a dragon. And by the way, not only did they slay the dragon, and that God, I'm so glad Vasilevsky. I'm so sick of him.
He's so good.
But their stupid coach goes out whining and crying about it, dude. And I love it. Delicious.
see, when you say stuff like that, I'm all on board. But
Mm.
we argue about this all the time. All right.
Hilarious. What a day, man. Headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
So now we await these, the Boston Celtics. We'll get to them, but the Boston Bruins, they have game five tonight. Game 5. They're up 3-1. Right?
Game
Yes.
5, they're up 3-1.
Game 5, 3-1. So
They're
we'll
losing
await.
though, for sure.
You think they're losing to the Leafs? You think the Leafs are
Yeah.
going to come back? It's a
They're
pretty
gonna blow
tortured
it.
franchise. I mean, the Leafs have not been exactly lighting the world on fire in
Yeah.
recent years. They got some studs, obviously.
Boston will lose a game 5 though.
Interesting.
That's what they
Boston
do.
will lose a game 5.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. That's what they're going to do.
I'm more impressed with we don't have any serious injuries. We can rest up.
Hopefully, Sam Bennett gets healthy.
Sam Bennett, he's the only one. Yes. I mean, just watching them, man, is impressive. They're all over the place. All over the place.
Listen, they've been playing amazing all year, and you had the good feeling going into this. Obviously, they played.
Well, remember they had that little rut, and,
Yeah, they had
and
that
Paul
rut.
Maurice was like, "Don't worry about it. I know exactly where we are. I know what's going on. We're good." And if there's anybody who earned that, it's him, because we all blasted him
Yeah,
when he
I
first got
apologize
here,
to him.
and
I
he
apologize to him.
and he stayed the course.
He
so
stayed the course. And
If
then
he
this year-
says this is what's going on, we're quite aware of what's going on. We know what we got. We're
Mhm.
getting, and I'm gonna be like, okay, Paul, I believe you.
they played it, and then this year was obviously fantastic. They had like one little spat, and then they come back with this win streak at the end. Changes their whole thing. They win the division, get themselves into this bracket, switches up the matchup. You're like, all right, Tampa, how's this going to be? And they're like, this is how it's going to be. Gentlemen sweep.
It's
their ass.
amazing because Boston went into the playoffs kind of like the Dolphins did, playing really bad at the end. They lost what, 5 of 6 or something like that.
I mean, they're overtime merchants. Don't respect them.
Don't respect them.
Don't respect them. They're overtime merchants. This is not the team of last
Yeah.
year.
You
You
think
know?
they're not as good as they were last year?
Nah, I don't. And you want to know something?
What's that?
The Cats took them out last year, and now we're a more fortified Panthers team.
That I can, like, And I would say this is that I think it's more along the lines of we're on board, but it always seemed like they knew where they were going, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very, very good. Oh, and Bob.
But that right there, let me tell you, you want to tip your cap? That dude is doing all kind of crazy curly cues and stick swings and whatever, protect and go. And it's been fun to watch because it gets hectic. It gets hectic in front of the net at times.
For this coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning to
Oh, you know what sucks?
imply that Sergei Bobrovsky would game the system is unbecoming, because this is a man between the iron pipes who gives everything. He will throw his body around. From mental gymnastics to physical gymnastics. And without cheating, you can't get pucks behind him.
I do say so.
Oh, hello, hello, Sir Frog.
Oh, ribbit, sir.
Oh, ribbit, sir, indeed.
One may say,
Oh,
ribbiting.
Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Oh, hello.
Not here in the most timely manner.
Oh.
You know what my favorite part is?
when she
No.
texts.
She sends updates on her situation. And her situation is never when she left.
Yeah, she says technology has failed her in that the global positioning system continues to add time on her arrival, which is quite tardy.
Your horse and carriage did not.
Was your steed a little slow today, Jennifer?
Your pigeon. I don't know. No British accent.
What?
I don't know. Your pigeon.
What? She doesn't own any birds.
We must give indeed props to Alexander Barkov, or as his friends call him, Sasha. Very exotic. Going out there, scoring goals,
Hey, can I ask a
taking
question?
the fisticuffs.
Why is the nickname for Alexander Sasha?
I think it's a Finland thing. I don't know.
Another hockey question.
No, that's, I think, a Finnish question. I have no qualms with that. Completely reasonable curiosity from my good man Leroy Horde there.
Unless Sasha's his middle name.
I don't think it is. I don't know.
I heard it's popular amongst the Finnish.
Oh, thank you, Alexander Frogkov.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can.